Morning. Well, yeah, it's morning. I was gonna say good morning, but it ain't. We were over here baling the last of third crop that we've got to bale for the neighbor. It's going pretty good. And then that brake decided to give out again and just started breaking bales. We've tightened it up as much as we can and it still ain't working, so we're headed back to the shop to see what we're gonna have to do. I'm pretty sure, oops, the baler might be done. I mean, I'm sure it could be fixed, but I don't know if we could get it done or not. It looks like a pretty good project. I don't know, I've never done it before, just hearing from what Rick was saying and whatnot. We'll see. I guess we'll go dig into it and see what happens.
I have to admit, I'm a hard-working person.
At Uncle Rick and Isaac, Uncle Isaac, wow. They went to get Brett's baler. He's hooking it up for him. They're gonna grab it and go finish baling those last couple of windrows. I'm gonna blow this sucker off, get it cleaned up, and then we'll decide if we want to work on it this winter or see what we got to do. Oh God, that's dusty. Oh, I gotta go unhook that on the other side. Sorry guys. Ooh, the camera's dirty. Alright, she's all cleaned off. So this piece that we fixed yesterday isn't working again. I wonder if it's because it's sitting crooked, but it's not perfectly cleaned off, but cleaned off good enough. So we finished baling that hay. We had to go borrow Brett's baler and tractor, but we got it finished. Now we're over here on Zitto's, the safflower field, and we're planting more hay. He wanted to throw this field into hay. I'm not sure how long it's been since this field's been into hay. It's been a little while, but it's kind of a pain in the butt field to water and anything but grain and hay. So it was corn last year, he did safflower this year, now he's going back to hay. So we'll get her planted. So we're trying to hurry and get all this hay planted and then get it watered, because they're calling for some thunderstorms starting tomorrow, actually, maybe tonight. Tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And if we can get this hay planted and get it watered, and then all the high spots and that don't get it, if we can get a rain on them, then that'll sprout the seed and bring it, and then everything will be fairly even growing for this fall. But we'll see if those thunderstorms come through. We're praying that they do, because we are, as you guys know, extremely dry. So I'm gonna sit here and watch him for a few more minutes, and then probably go see what Jesse and Ethan are doing. It amazes me how that picks up in the middle like that and doesn't snap something. Alright, that field's done. So he actually ran out of seed, and all he had left was the headlands, or the end rows. And of course, Western Seeds is closed because it's Saturday. They close at noon. So we called old Reliable, the guy that always bails us out when we're in a pinch, Brett, and he had half a bag of old seed that needed to be used up. So he said, come and get it and plant it out. And we did. We didn't have much left, so it worked out pretty good. Now we just got to get field work that we're gonna do some custom planting in, another custom job, and then we'll get hay planted in it. And I think we've got, let's see, we got to plant that hay field, then we got to plant hay on Kelly Harris's, and then I think he's got to plant some out to Bothwell, and then there might be one more after that, but I'm not sure. They haven't talked to that landlord yet, so we still got a little bit of hay to plant. I'm glad we're getting some of it in, but we're gonna go park this back in the shed just in case it rains, so it'll be under cover, be protected. And then I think that might be about it for me on the farm today, because we're going out to the fair. Jesse's got to go sit with the exhibits from 4 to 6. So Ethan and I and my mom are going to go out and walk around, look at some of the other exhibit booths and walk through some stuff, and maybe ride some rides. Take Ethan and he's got a couple of friends that'll be out there, let them ride some rides together. So I might take the camera out for that. We might go look at, we're gonna go look at the old tractors they got out there. They always do a kind of a vintage tractor display, and then just some older tractors that people have fixed up or are working on fixing up. It's always kind of fun to go out and see what's out there. So yeah, we'll see what the rest of the day brings. I hate back in here because it's such a tight fit. You want to put that black thing up? Give it another kick. Just don't break your toe. We do that so the discs don't settle down on the tires. Which hose was it? Got the chiseler, or the furrower I should say, at the old Heston swather back in their places where they'll sit till next year. They're gonna go get the baler. We're gonna park it because it's done for the year. It might be done permanently. That baler's getting so wore out, but we'll see what Jeremy wants to do, if he wants to fix it or not. You sucking pigeons. Are any deer in here? Yeah, you guys are everywhere in here. Oh, thunk. Stupid bird. Door's right there. It's open. diseases are living in this shed. That is a lot of bird shit. Hopefully there's no skunks in here. I never thought of that. Uh-oh, is he changing his mind?
You gotta go get the jack. You need to put it back on the top.
Yeah, it was probably left in the shed, wasn't it?
I think it's right in the shed there somewhere.
Should be right there by the Roundup tote.
We'll get
Like the clip doesn't want to. There we go. Yeah, I walked in here, they started banging off the windows trying to get out of here.
How do we gotta take that whole side arm off?
That's what I'm thinking. We got to undo those two bolts, slide that off,
Then put new discs on.
and then all this should come off and we can put new discs on there. When did you buy this baler?
It was in the 90s, late 90s, sometime.
So it's almost, we've had it almost 30 years then?
I think it was 10 years old when we bought it.
Yeesh. It's had a lot of hay run through it.
Yeah, the guy that had it, he had two of them. That's why he put all his hay up, and he traded them both in for a big baler down to Brigham Implement.
And now they're no longer in business.
Yeah. And we rebuilt that clutch, and we rebuilt the other clutch, and it's time to go through it again.
Yeah. He was just saying they rebuilt the rollers, the knotters, everything. We've put a lot of hay through it though.
Oh yeah.
The last several years. And here we've been wanting to get away from little bells.
The neighbors.
The goat farmers. Little crop update on this hayfield on Elmer's. A little bit of volunteer coming, wheat coming, but all the hay is sprouted and coming up. When you go look down the rows, you can see it really good. It looks really, really good. Right there across the ends, you can see it. So, hopefully it's nice and thick and has some good hay in it. Looks like it will. I still remember Davey running that tractor, plowing the fields that we now run. Oh well. It's like what?
Like getting up onto a tank. You gotta crawl up the track.
Yep. These old machines are so cool.
This one won a ribbon.
Hey.
What does it say?
I don't know. I didn't know they gave out ribbons for tractors.
Antique tractor show. This must this
There you go, bub.
It doesn't have a seat though. I like this one. The way they
Yeah.
did it.
This is what?
This is the tractor I want to run.
You want to run this tractor?
Said what?
I think that horse is upset.
I want to run this one and that one.
Yep.
My tractor's not leaking. It's sweating horsepower.
Says my tractor's not leaking, it's sweating horsepower. Wonder if they're relatives. Yep. Grandpa Hansen had a plow like this, had the rope pull on it, except they had a chunk of wire tied to it that they'd hold on to, and he went to pull it and something caught and it took the top of his fingers off.
Yeah. And then sew it back on.
Then great grandpa had to go find him in the field so they could sew him back on. Well, they had to go find the glove in the field.
Dad, you should enter the 686.
No, we need to get that old one out of the old shed and
Enter both of them.
I think that's older than any of these.
yeah.
Yeah, because they had metal tires instead of wood.
Well, I'm sure they've converted some of these over to rubber tires. Look at how simple they were.
Look at how simple they were.
yeah, look at the motors and everything.
You call that simple?
Compared to what we got nowadays? Yeah.
We need to tell Rick that he needs to get that tractor out of the shed and enter it with the 686. I know the 686 ain't as old as some
I
of these,
wonder if
but
there's
still.
a certain age limit on it.
I mean, here's a 706.
706, yeah.
I never knew how. Why is this tractor so tall?
That's how tall the 686 is.
And the 686 is smaller than this. In horsepower.
Now that's an old tractor.
Got a nice seat.
Oh, we're into Ethan's tractors.
What happened to this one?
That's
Probably,
a Mater tractor.
probably let you drive it.
Blue tractor. You don't see blue tractors very often.
No.
Other than New Holland. I take back what I said. You see blue tractors all over the place.
Move out of the light so your shadow's not on there.
Hi, puppy.
Probably belongs to somebody over there.
This is the same ribbon the other tractor had.
Mm-hmm.
I found the original grader.
Yep. Love how you used to have to crank start everything. You remember what that was like, right?
Rude. No.
I found the original grader.
God, quit! Stop him.
No.
How would you like to have to run that, bub?
How would you run it is the question.
Stand on there, twist the handles up and down, side to side, pitch it. Here you go, 2 rows at a time, Ethan. Go plant 400 acres with that.
No.
There, little motor. They don't have the old fall behind combine and that out here anymore.